Hello, dear friends. If you're a fan of timeless, elegant, and serene spaces, you're in for a treat today. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you. We're going to break down why white interiors still hold their ground in our color-filled world and how you can make it work in your home if you're drawn to the idea. White can be anything but boring. It's versatile, calming, and somehow manages to make spaces feel both open and intimate at the same time. First, there's the serenity factor. An all-white interior creates this calm, soothing environment, which, let's be honest, is a lifesaver in our crazy busy lives. It's like the design equivalent of taking a deep breath. White interiors are the ultimate sidekick for natural light lovers. If you're obsessed with those bright, airy spaces where the sunlight just pours in and makes everything feel expansive, white is your best friend. It's almost like designing your own little retreat where peace and focus reign supreme. White also gives you the perfect backdrop for personal expression. You can swap out accessories, art, and textiles whenever you want to change, without committing to a bold color scheme. It's like having the best of both worlds, a stylish, sophisticated space that's super easy to update when you feel like mixing things up. There's something undeniably luxurious about a crisp, clean, all-white space. It's modern, it's chic, and it has that high-end designer vibe. So if you're aiming for that polished, upscale look, white is your go-to. First up, texture. When working with an all-white palette, it's super important to layer different materials. Think about combining soft, cozy textiles like chunky throws or velvet cushions with natural elements like rattan, wicker, or even a jute rug. The key is to mix smooth, rough, shiny, and matte surfaces to create depth and interest. Let's chat about furniture. In an all-white room, your furniture can be a total game changer. My advice: select a few key pieces that really stand out and serve as focal points. Think of an antique dresser with that gorgeous patina. These aren't just furniture pieces, they're conversation starters. They add character and depth. Warm metallics like brass are perfect for adding a touch of luxury to your white interiors. Whether it's a brass lamp, some decorative bowls, or a mirror with a gold frame, these elements bounce light around the room, making the space feel more dynamic and lively. It's like adding a little sparkle to your day, and who wouldn't want that? And here's a fun tip. Don't be afraid to upcycle some old furniture with a fresh coat of white paint. It's like giving your pieces a new lease on life. Now let's get into adding warmth, because we all want that cozy lived-in feel. This is where wood comes in. Wood is like the best friend your white interior didn't know it needed. It brings in that natural warmth that balances out the coolness of white. Whether it's a stunning wooden coffee table, light oak flooring, or even just some wooden picture frames, these elements help ground your space and make it feel more inviting. And the best part, wood has this timeless quality that pairs perfectly with white. So whether you go for a rustic look with reclaimed wood or something sleek and modern, you're adding that perfect touch of warmth and texture to your space. Just because you're working with white doesn't mean you can't play with patterns. Subtle color or tone-on-tone designs add visual interest without overwhelming the space. Go for things like a delicate wallpaper pattern or textured cushions. These patterns keep things sophisticated and layered, adding just enough flair to keep your space from feeling flat. Statement pieces are where you can really have some fun. Think oversized, ornamental pieces that instantly draw the eye and make your room unforgettable. Whether it's reclaimed wooden pieces with all its beautiful imperfections, an ornate fireplace mantel that looks like it's straight out of a historic mansion, or a large ornate mirror that just screams, "Look at me." And remember, monochromatic doesn't have to mean minimalist. You can still create a layered, rich look by playing with different textures, forms, and materials. It's all about balance and making sure each piece has its moment to shine. Now you might be thinking, won't a statement piece in an all-white room stand out too much? The answer is yes, and that's exactly the point. These pieces prevent your room from feeling too sparse or sterile. They anchor the space and give it that touch of texture and interest that makes it feel complete. These aren't just items, they're showstoppers. They add texture, interest, and that perfect dose of personality that takes your all-white room from plain to stunning. One of the easiest ways to add interest to a white room is by hanging some eye-catching art. Whether it's a bold piece with lots of texture, a minimalist black and white print, or a gallery wall that showcases your favorite pieces, art instantly makes the space feel more curated and personalized. It's like giving your room a voice. Suddenly, it's not just a white room, it's your white room. The neutral palette allows the artwork and design pieces to stand out without competing with the room's color scheme. White works with any color or style, making it incredibly versatile. Adding flowers or plants to an all-white room is like adding a splash of color that's impossible to get wrong. Whether you go big with a large leafy plant in the corner or keep it subtle with a collection of fresh flowers from your garden, that touch of green instantly makes your space feel more vibrant and alive. Thanks so much for joining me today as we saw why white interiors are such a popular choice in the design world. I hope these tips gave you some fresh ideas on how to add warmth, texture, and character to an all-white space if you have one. Remember, it's all about creating a home that's not just beautiful, but also cozy and inviting. White interiors never go out of style. They're timeless, adaptable, and always look fresh. It's like having that one classic outfit in your wardrobe that you can always count on, no matter the trends. You can easily update your space with a few new accessories or a piece of furniture, and voila, instant refresh without a full makeover. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And make sure to subscribe for more interior design content. And hey, I'd love to hear from you. Leave me a comment below with your favorite way to style an all-white space. Until next time, keep living beautifully and making your home the sanctuary it deserves to be. See you in the next one.